Hi everyone, I'm Sergio with Mobility Scooters Direct. Today I'm going to do an unboxing video. This time we've got a Vivalift lift chair. It's by Pride Mobility. It's the PLR 985 lift chair. I wanted to do a video showing you how to unbox a lift chair so that if you want to go ahead and just do the normal delivery, which is free, don't have to pay for the extra shipping cost to do the white glove delivery if you don't have to. It'd save you a good amount of money. It's very easy to put these chairs together. Let's get started. The only thing you're really going to need to put this thing together is either a box cutter or a pair of scissors. If the box comes on a pallet, and the pallet is basically like a wooden crate that this is on top of to protect the unit during the shipping process. You will need to take it off the wooden pallet, and we've already done that, but it's very straightforward. Again, it's a wooden crate, the same size as this box, but only about that tall, and it rests on top of it to keep it secure while it's in the shipping process. So now that we've taken it off, I'm going to cut the tape and go ahead and begin to unbox this thing. So just cut the tape on the edges with either a box cutter or a pair of scissors, and you'll be able to open the top of the box like so. Now you should take notice on the top of the box. Do not place any freight on the surface of this box. It can damage it. That's for the shipping process. And then if we spin it around, give you a good view of the depth and the width, the length of this box. But on the front here, it says step 1, remove bags from the seat and the back. Step 2, hold the back up. Hold back and flap with both hands and line male and female brackets together, and then you slide it right on. There's also a little indicator here that shows the power cables being connected. And then step 3, apply downward force to the top of the back, one side at a time, to ensure the snap engagement takes place. And then attach removable loop and hook fastener to the back flap, starting in the middle and working your way towards the outside, pulling flaps as tight as you can. So we're going to go through that process, but it is really just as simple as that. It's a 3-step process. Take it all out of the box, connect the top to the bottom, connect the wires, and then put the flap on the back of the chair using the Velcro. It's a pretty straightforward process, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Piece of cardboard on the top, and the instructions, the owner's manual in the packing slip here at the top. Just below that, all we have really is a bunch of protective lining here, which is pretty easy to take out. And I'm going to give you a top view of what it looks like. All right, so after opening the box, you'll see that you have a lot of this protective padding material, which you can take off now or after. What we do is we tip the box over so that it's resting on its legs. You'll have to kind of figure out where the legs are. We were able to do that by looking underneath and seeing that the bottom part of the legs are on that side of the box. And at that point, you can either cut the box open or with a separate set of hands start to slide it out. Since I don't have a separate set of hands for this video, I'm going to cut it open from the top very carefully, making sure you don't hit the actual chair. And now we can kind of see we've got the sides of the chairs right here, which you can take out and put to the side. Looks like they're both on the other side here. And I'll start taking off this packaging so we can see what we're working with a little bit better. So we've got the top part of the chair, which is the back, which is resting on top. Take it off, put it to the side. I'll pull off all this padding, get it out of the way. Pride does a great job at packaging up their products to ensure that they arrive safely, which is great for everybody. Here's the other armrest. See, very neatly packaged and protected. And at this point, we've got just the bottom part of the chair, the base. And these are actually the armrests. So what we have here are kind of like the sides, which are, I'll show you how they work. They go on the side of the chair. And now we've got the chair here. We can begin to just wiggle it out. We have two people, probably be much easier for now. Because of the pandemic, we have limited people in the office. I'm going to take this box and just move it off to the side. Make some room here. And now if you come from the top, we'll show you the two parts that are really important here. These two parts right here are basically what you have to worry about. The top part of the chair, the backrest, is actually going to slide right in, and it has two cables here which you'll have to worry about later, and that's going to connect to the bottom two cable ports, which we'll go ahead and expose those and get them ready. So there's one here, and then you have to get down under to find the zip ties. It's packaged up here for transport. There's a twist tie on this cable, which is going to connect to the power source, which will have to connect to a wall outlet somewhere. So this connects to the power charging cable, which is kind of like a laptop battery charger. It has a little box, and then the other end plugs into the wall. So I'm going to get my scissors and cut that open. So here you can see a zip tie which holds the battery back up. And that's basically there so that if you lose power in your house, you don't get stuck in your chair. Something that's overlooked, but provides a lot of value. So you'll want to make sure to plug this in to the wall. So it's got this end which goes into the wall, this end which goes into the actual power bank box here, and then this will go in right there. There's no wrong way to do it. There's a small pin that's kind of like a small cylinder pin, and then a flat-headed pin that can only go in one way. Clip that in so it doesn't come out. So now it's secure. This is for the remote control and has a USB charger in the front. So you can charge USB powered items with a USB cable. Pretty awesome. So I'm going to put that off to the side. And if you need some more room on the cable, you just cut those zip ties. And it'll give you a few extra inches, maybe up to a foot of extra cable. So now we can put it down. Let's make sure nothing gets squished. All right, so these two cables, one's for the headrest adjustment and one's for the lumbar. You want to go ahead and pop these through the same hole that the remote control wire is going through. And they're all color-coded, which is great. I love that Pride does that. Makes it extremely easy for our customers to figure out how to use their products. They're also labeled, so black goes to black for the remote control, which a tip from the tech team here is that you always want to make sure that this wire for the remote control is going right up through the middle and not off to the left or the right side where it could potentially get pinched. So once that's done, you can go ahead and begin to get ready to put the top part on, the backrest. At the bottom, you've got the female end for the left side and the right side. And those rails basically just need to find their way right in. So I'm going to start with the one on my right, which is your left in the camera view. Get it inserted, and then do the same on the left. Once it's in and you drop it, you'll hear it click. And once it clicks, it's in. Now the same, sort of the same thing is used with the side padding here. Has it labeled. Number 2 goes to the number 2 side on the left. the two inside rails go right in between and slide in from the top. So you have to just line it up. And if you get from the top, you can kind of see what I'm going to do. Wait. So line up the number 2 rail with the number 2 rail here. Get it right over the top, slide down. Now it's secured. So that's going to give you the left side of the chair. And then same thing with the right side, which is conveniently labeled number 1. I like to just push this forward a little bit, make some room, slide it on down. So you've got the chair pretty much fully assembled at this point. You just have to connect the lumbar support and headrest support cables, which are very easy to do. You just connect the yellow to the yellow. There's no wrong way to plug it in. It only goes in one way. Same thing with this one, which is like a gray or a white. And once it's in, close the securement strap, pull the flap down, start from the middle here. There's Velcro here and Velcro here. So you push it in the middle, make sure it's stretched out as good as possible so that it can cover the back there. At this point, the chair is fully assembled and ready to go. It's got cup holders, and as you can see, it's ready to go. It's a great lift chair by Pride Mobility, available for sale on our website with free shipping. It's also tax-free. Again, you don't really need to pay an arm and a leg for special delivery. If you've got somebody that's capable of using their hand strength to do what I just did, it's a very easy setup process. Extremely straightforward assembly. If you follow what the instructions say, you'll have it set up and ready to go in no time. I want to thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this product or any other lift chairs, feel free to reach out to us. I'm Sergio with MobilityScootersDirect.com. Thanks, and have a great day.